episode, Pursuing Your North Star, right here, right now, and the pursuit of your North Star. It is common for people to get caught up dwelling on their past mistakes or risks ahead and how they might mitigate them. Let's simplify the problem in one sentence, in a one-liner. People burn time, emotion, and productivity to fear, consternation, and imagined potential scenarios. Of course, my prior notion about just moving forward applies here too. Don't fret about making the right decision. Instead, make your decision right. Usually through close monitoring and course correction, as things progress, you can make things better and not go off the rails. But there is an overarching, simple approach as well. Right here, right now, is what matters most. It's what will you do about it? What actions must be taken right here, right now, to succeed at what matters most, at what is the most important. Right here, right now, is a mindset, if not a mantra, that should be considered every single moment of every single day. The idea is not to be mired in aspirations of tomorrows or woes of yesterday. The goal is to be in the moment, doing what needs to be done, being unshackled by emotional and mental distraction. Although right here, right now is a powerful and forward progressing moving mantra, it is still important to leverage the past for its knowledge and its insight. It is also important to have near, mid, and long-term horizon goals. Over time, I developed a way of summarizing how I viewed the past, the present, and the future. I would say the past is in the mirror. It's the rearview mirror that we look into to see the past. The present is transient. It is ephemeral. It is temporal. The future is what we make of it. It is in our hands. The past is in the mirror. The present is transient. The future is what we make of it. A variation that I have also used to make it easier to grok for some people. The past is behind us. The present is tomorrow. The future is our North Star. It was a simple message, I hoped, that would say the past is done. Past emotions, past suffering, they are but anchors that hold us back, that limit us. Being over, the past should offer only knowledge, not pain, not baggage. However, the past should empower and fuel the future from motivating events, circumstances, peoples, pets, everything in our past. The present is passing, it is fleeting, it is ephemeral, it is temporary, it is temporal. The moment the present happens, it is immediately made into the past. Investing towards your North Star, your future, every single day is important. Ever chiseling towards your intended goals. Practice the right here, right now model, and in every moment, do your best. Shine and be excellent as a paragon in your skills, in your demeanor, and in your behavior. The future is what we make of it. It is in our hands to craft our destiny or let fate assign a random outcome to us. Managing people's confidence in the business and their role within it can be hard. It can seem like managers and employees alike need a lot of soft, touchy-feely skills with all this abstract stuff about managing emotions, doing what is most important in the moment, right here, right now, and focusing efforts to navigate towards a long-term North Star. All the while, you and everyone have to actually do the work. In my experience, people's productivity is heavily influenced by their happiness and their belief that what they are doing each and every day matters. They need to see and believe that there is an ultimate destination that merits their hard work towards it, even justifies their suffering to achieve it. Let's define what a destination is. Destinations are abstractly products, services, pleasing people, deliverables, and so forth. Destinations help to define the finish line and shape what done looks like. Destinations offer clarity of vision and of a mission, and thusly should inspire aspirations and motivations. Destinations should be the centerpiece of rally points. Destinations are important. It can be easy to see the new shiny opportunity, like a new project, a new feature, even a new job. And when we see the pretty, attractive, new shiny thing, we are, most of us, easily distracted, and we may forget our other priorities, obligations, and commitments. The new shiny could be something at a company, or in an individual's life, or at work. It is imperative to watch out for the new shiny. It is most often a delusion, an illusion that will waste you and your team's time, and possibly even kill your project, your company. It could even end your job. The best way I have found to avoid falling prey to the new shiny is to quantify company and individual lives into pillars of life, or less grandiose, legs of a chair. Yeah, life is like a chair. Or dramatically speaking, the pillars of life are like a chair. The idea is this: assign to each of the four legs of a chair a cornerstone of success, happiness in life and business. For example, each of the four legs for an individual might be health, aka their personal wellness, physical, mental, and emotional health; family, aka friends and family, immediate, extended, and remote; home, aka where you live, the geography, the culture, climate, environment; and money, aka the moolah, income, cost of living, and expenses. The four legs for an individual: health, family, home, and money. Whereas, in contrast, the four legs for a company might seem the opposite. Money, the moolah, revenue, cost of operations and goods. That's number one for a company, usually. Family, aka the people, the company's staff and its customers. Usually that's number two. Home, in other words, the facilities, the building, its operations. And finally, number four, health. For a company, that's the longevity of its products or its business operation. If any action or move would affect adversely or put at risk two or more legs of the chair, do not take or pursue that action or move. Most people and individuals cannot survive and change if more than one leg is changed or at risk. They cannot endure change curve, go through the transition to anything that creates stability across more than one leg of a chair. The chances of failure doing anything beyond normal living of your life, normal running of the business, are far greater when changing how things are done or pursuing new opportunities or ideas. The risks for destabilizing chair legs are exponential for each leg that is put in threat. One leg is already twice the risk of failing in your life or your business or your product. 2 legs at risk is double. It's 4 times the risk of failure. 3 legs is 8 times the risk, another doubling. And finally, 4 legs, it's 16 times the risk. It's very unlikely you would succeed. The bottom line, with 4 legs, living and working in a known safe place has a predictable future. Working with 3 legs is mostly safe. You're unlikely to fall with good effort, but you could still fall and fail even with effort. And with 2 legs, only the absolutely most skilled veterans or incredibly lucky can succeed. And with 1 leg, it's a virtually guaranteed failure. You are rebooting your life and business. Good luck with that. Although it is fundamental to risk-reward assessments, it is critical that you pursue opportunities and take risks to achieve great things. Just do so 1 chair leg at a time. You know, I recall making a pretty big decision in my life. I decided to not pursue a college degree. Sure, I did go to San Jose State for a couple of years after I had attempted to make my career in video games and did so at the same time, but I still abandoned pursuing my college degree. It didn't make sense for me. I decided not to attend university anymore. That's right, no college degree for me. I aspired for something more. I decided to pursue my dream of telling stories, of making humankind better through them, through my stories, lessons, and I hoped fun, and of making computer and video games because I had a deep, passionate love for them. I believed pursuing a career and life in computer and video game development was a major opportunity, that I could pursue the blossoming of the computer and video game industry during its infancy. And it was a major decision to make, a life course-changing decision to make. And of course, telling stories and games were true to my core self, to my heart. It was a lot of soul-searching and personal reflection. But I made the decision to pursue my dreams. And if my pursuit of video game development did not pay off, I speculated that I could always pursue a normal job. It was not like I was making a one-way, one-time decision for my entire life. I could make my decision to go for it, and either succeed or burn some life and time and fail. But also, even then, I would learn and gain wisdom. And therefore, no matter what, I would know that I gave it my try, my all, my best. How can you not pursue your dreams when you can? You know, there is no reward for those that do not take risks to gain reward. If you do not play baseball, you cannot even hit a ball. If you do not swing for the fences, you cannot hit a home run. Well, I was going to go for a home run in becoming a video game developer. Perhaps forgoing college degrees to pursue a career in video game development so early in my life, when the industry was still in its infancy, was the smartest decision I could have made for myself at the time. I took one of the biggest and scariest risks of my life, and it paid off. I was successful. History is proof of my success and of making the right decision. As the saying goes, I pulled myself up by my own bootstraps. I encourage everyone to pursue their passion and their dreams above following tradition and expectations from others blindly. I encourage everyone to do what is right for them. I encourage everyone to not do what people tell them to do just because they told them so. And lastly, I encourage everyone to pull themselves up by their own bootstraps.